evening, everybody. Welcome to VRStreams. I'm Velden.
I'm Rozga.
And we are continuing on with some more Destiny of a Wizard 3. You know, eventually.
Yes, eventually. Some point
I think I want
today.
That one?
I don't know when.
That looks right.
That looks right. We got the Headless Horseman over there.
It's Chathead, the horror icon of the next decade.
Headless Horseman.
You guys right now,
we're going to work on it.
On our screen. About there. Alright. So, got that in place. That looks good there. Volume looks about right. Say something, Rosie.
I'm saying something. There we go.
I think we're good. So I'm going to put this keyboard out of the way so I don't blow everything out. Everybody remind me where I parked it later. And let's get going. So if you remember last stream, we entered a dungeon and never got to exit it because the dungeon just lasted so goddamn long. But CJ assures me that this is like the final room. So supposedly all we have to do is enter the staircase. And
there's another room.
And there's more room.
I thought we were just like, go past another bowling ball room, and then we're going to be at the boss and we have to battle like 3 monsters.
I seem to remember there was something like that.
Sorry, Hex.
Actually, and I have not seen any, like, ultimacj is raiding with a party of 3. Hello, CJ. Hello, party of 3.
Hello.
Oh, I have not seen any of those, like, hidden signposts. I hope I haven't missed any.
Oh, we might have to come back through all of this shit to find some hidden signposts by Hex.
Oh, which one should I go through?
Left is always correct.
Gotcha. The Succubus is layer 1, which I think is Bond. We made it.
This is not just one room beyond. Excuse me,
I do believe we have been possibly lied to.
Is that the Succubus? That's gotta be the Succubus.
we just leave.
Yes.
I look forward to the part where I defeat the Succubus and then we have to walk that whole way out.
Oh, I don't look forward to that at all. Why'd you gotta mention that?
Yeah, this is gonna be the rest of the stream is us trying to leave. It's like being at the layaway of Kmart.
She's got a flame baubles, a wind baubles, a water baubles.
No, she does.
All just floating there.
Be a shame if something happened.
Just knock him around like a cat.
Is this a beach ball? Boom. Val assumes I'm that horrible of a person and developer cries. Is it time to die laughing again? Asks Miss Rosie.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe. Prepare your sides. They may fall off. I hope you have remembered to sign the non-responsibility agreement, whatever you call it. Anyway.
The waiver.
You stands a young woman. She is dressed in the most exquisite outfit you've ever seen. She really stands out in this swampy area.
The Succubus, I assume?
Yep, I signed.
Why, hello, darling. Who might you be?
I love that she's like a country princess.
Yep.
My name is... I am the Blue Wizard from the Vale Islands.
Vale Islands, you say? Fascinating.
She says these words with the most perfect diction you have ever heard. You feel she
A bit of a drawl.
flaw in any way. Sybil stares wide-eyed in amazement at her attire.
Oh my goodness. That outfit. It's the most beautiful outfit I've ever seen.
Somebody splashed Sybil with the cold water.
Yes.
Little water gun.
Stab.
Fight first, lesbians later.
I wouldn't be caught dead in that getup. This darling prefers simple outfits, not that flashy crap.
I see something I forgot to adjust.
What did you forget to adjust? Oh, that'd be smart. That is for us. Also say hello to Tribs.
My
Oh,
dear,
okay.
you simply aren't perfect enough to understand fashion.
Also, some people follow me. I told them you were streaming my game, so I brought new people to the showcase.
Awesome.
I'll be cleaning out my streaming desk while I watch. I'll still be here, though.
Ingy.
Anyway, my lady, we've been sent on a mission to acquire the bubble seal. We are trying to climb the tower. Can you help us?
You simply say every word with perfect grammar, Knight. Every syllable properly done, and your periods are simply divine.
The succubus smiles
Unlike
mockingly
mine.
in Spartacus's direction.
I'm sorry, my love, but I simply cannot give you the seal. I'm currently celebrating Say Day. You'll have to come back another day.
The say what?
It's my special day, my dear. It celebrates me, myself, and I. It is the day of perfection to its finest.
What the hell? Who celebrates a day about themselves?
I do.
Everybody does. It's called a birthday.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
She smiles at everyone dismissively, and then resumes admiring herself with her mirror.
There's nothing wrong with having your own day. I like this idea. I might have a me day one of these days. That was funny. See what I did there?
No.
No.
My lady, we understand. Mayhaps we can come on the morrow to obtain the seal.
Speaking of birthdays, I turn 19 in a week from tomorrow, says Miss Rosie Mellon.
She
Congrats.
smirks at the paladin as if he was being serious.
Sorry, my love. It's Say Day tomorrow.
Well, if we can't go tomorrow, then maybe the next day.
Say Day.
How about a week from now, then?
Say Day.
So, like, can we come back when it's not your day?
The succubus continues on an endless loop of her own day. The humming of her voice is almost hypnotic.
Say Day. Say Day. Say Day. Every day is a Say Day.
Well, this is going nowhere fast. Let's go.
Oh.
Chicken and waffles, that freaking hurt. Yada!
That's not how you use that phrase.
No. That's a hooray. So she just hurrayed and then ran into the
She's
fight.
like, I did it before she even did anything.
What gives?
As much as she tried, the succubus appears to be unscathed. Not a scratch on her. Nada. Zippo. Zip.
Darling, that was fun, but I'm growing bored with you all. Could you leave now so I may resume my very special day?
Sparty's like, I'm already out. We gone.
It seems attacking her head on won't do the trick. I can't think of anything.
She has some sort of barrier up. I couldn't face her one bit. It's really freaking annoying.
Hello, Tribs.
Howdy,
Didn't
Tribs.
one of the townsfolk mention that she was easily triggered by things she doesn't like?
She seems to be a fan of perfect grammar and speech. I'm not well versed in the teachings of grammar. Maybe.
With a confident smile, she approaches the succubus.
Oh, Miss Succubus.
Sybil takes out a book. You can vaguely eye the title, Funny Sentencing and Puns. The title alone makes you groan looking at it. Now may be a good time to cover one's ears. No telling what she's planning.
What is it now? now? I thought I told you to leave. You're ruining my special day.
No, not so. As a cleric, we love celebrating special days, and I happen to have a very cultural book that I think you'll love.
It's Vogue on Poetry.
Do you like poets?
I suppose from time to time, their writings can be most flawless.
How do poets say hello? Hey, haven't we metaphor?
I'm done. I love the piano. Side glance.
How many mystery writers does it take to change a light bulb?
Why would you need writers to perfect lighting?
Actually, two. One to screw the bulb almost all the way in, and one to give a surprising twist at the end.
Or one M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This is reminding me of the Y'shtola thing recently. Now is not the time.
Understatement is always the absolute best way to put forth earth-shaking ideas.
Points to the door, leave.
Okay, you can kill me. Kill me now, please.
Ugh, I've heard worse.
Quite. I've said worse.
Belle, move on.
Stop.
Deaf to their pleas, the bad jokes continue. This is her moment. This is her time to shine.
No, this sounds like this is Beck's time to shine with a fucking punathon.
or at least attempt to.
Jokes and jazz like that. Don't you have the contest with that? In FF14? You would always have the contest with the puns or something like that.
Maybe. I was thinking of myself and Doug Winger in one of the places on Furry Muck.
Oh.
Where we would clear a room with the pun warriors.
Oh no.
Use an apostrophe in its proper place and omit it when it's not needed.
I don't get it.
You have to look at it printed out. It doesn't work when you hear it verbally. I'm letting Rousey process this one.
No, I don't get it.
Use the apostrophe in its proper place and omit it when it's not needed.
Oh,
The apostrophes are wrong.
got it. Clever. I'm too dumb for that.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know if the succubus would react to that being verbal. It's a visual pun.
The succubus cringes one final time and then glows a deep dark red.
Enough!
That was actually Sparty.
You mock my perfection.
Oh, no, she's hot.
Special day.
Wow, she went from whack to snack.
Whack! Just snack! I don't know where you heard that one, but I like that one a
I
lot.
want to know the first time I heard that.
Yes, please.
One of the, I don't know if it was the first time I ran or the second time I ran Innocence in 14.
Oh my god, the Innocence brings out like the best fucking jokes, I will say that. I remember doing it as a DR, and maybe you guys were with me, and you're like, oh, someone's actually watching the cutscene. no one tell him. You're like, no, we're not letting him know at all. And it happens, like, what the fuck? He's hot. You're like, yeah.
Well, welcome to this. Whack the snack. That's a Torin line. Whack the snack. I called him Fabio when went all hot. Whack the snack. The fuck. Oh God, he's hot.
Whatever Sybil did worked. Her protective shields are currently down. Now's your chance.
Okay.
Triggered!
The echo got cut off.
I'm up.
Time to rock on some fucking shamisen.
Yeah, we're gonna rock out on the shamisen. Oh, there she is, finally. Hey. Hi, thanks for joining the fight.
I love if she stopped like halfway down and then just stayed there.
My turn, boy.
Pen has TP.
Ha, take this.
It's tea time. Huzzah!
Boom, dot.
The day is out, my friends. Rejoice! Take that.
I'm up.
My turn, boy.
You already bopped her through a third of her HP.
How do you like these apples?
Ready for your order. Take that.
It's tea time. In your face.
All right.
He has tech.
Holy, this guy
Shit.
is up. How do you like these apples?
Is it my turn? In your face.
How bad is it she's easier than the trash to get here?
She never even got in a... Well, she got one attack in.
Ha, nailed it.
Awesome sauce, life crystal, and power orb. So I can upgrade hero sword again.
Oh, that feels good.
My perfection. Ruined. Ruined. I can't believe I lost to imperfections such as yourselves.
The succubus clutches her chest and then falls to the ground, shortly dissipating into ashes.
I love how she only sounded like mildly upset. It's like, man, this sucks.
Yep. Oh, she turned into a treasure chest.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Did I do good?
All of you agree that the cleric did a good job, despite
Oh.
all your ears bleeding at the same time.
I would have ended the sentence at a good. The cleric did a good. You give her head pats.
You know, I get this character would appreciate head pats.
You can see my mouse.
Well, I am a treasure. That, yes, you are, Tribs. You are a fucking treasure. You are a treat.
Beck says he can see my mouse cursor. I can't even see my mouse cursor.
Where is the mouse cursor?
Oh, there it is. It's in text.
Oh,
There you go. Oh,
there we go.
there.
Easy cake. Okay.
Thank you, CJ.
Oh, I love this book. Hey guys, I have more here. Want to hear them?
No.
That depends. Do you want a good ripperoni?
If I knew what that meant, sure.
Wise man once said, write a wise saying and your name will live forever.
Oh, please, narrator. Don't you start. I can only take so much.
That was a pun.
My deepest apologies. I couldn't resist. There's a chest that lies before our chosen ones. They should open it and proceed on with the story.
Please.
Oh, that's right. We came here for this. Trip's got a
CJ,
sub.
You're supposed to read the whole thing. Ahem.
No.
CJ has gifted a tier 1 sub to Tribbles. They have given 15 gift subs in the channel. Hear that, everybody else?
That's a lot of gifts.
It's
That is
like,
a lot of
y'all
fucking
have
gifts.
to get on CJ's level.
You know,
Although I think we've run out of audience members to give gifts
Yeah.
to.
I also love that our gift thing doesn't keep up with CJ's gifts giving out.
Yes.
This is like 15, but it says 10 up top. I'm like, pretty sure it's more than 10 at this point.
We need to refresh that. That chat window's been up all week.
Oh, that's fair.
So that means that Tribs has access to Honk. I think Honk is tier 1.
Honk is tier 1.
Yeah, so I think Tribs would like Honk.
Yeah, Honk's
Honk.
is great. Honk.
Says 15 on top to me. So yeah, you just
Okay.
need to refresh.
Got it.
This particular browser window that we're looking at to watch the chat has been open for like a week and a half.
Bubble seal has been located. The blue wizard and his companions can scale the tower further. You also find some odd cleric script that you cannot decipher. You should seek out Merrill Wynn before resuming the climb to find out what it is.
Oh, we should also talk to the chest. See what it sasses us with. Never mind. He's out. Bitch.
So not as cool as Skyline Twilight, Holy Snot, 54-month streak. Skyline is quite dedicated.
Yes.
Well, I guess we live here now. I'm gonna subsist
Congrats.
on mushrooms.
We live in the swamp now.
Eventually we'll find out who that is in the background going, 15-month streak, 54 months total. Head all the way south so you don't south.
Okay. Oh. Thank you. That actually helped a lot.
The chest was the succubus. She was already done with you. Oh, especially after the absolute thwapping she got. Alright, we have to go upper left corner. I'm just glad I leveled up Sybil. Because if she had died, that would have been a clerical error.
I love you not trying not to give me acknowledgement of my glare at you. It's like, oh my fucking god.
God, CJ just says asshole. He's gonna make us go through the whole dungeon all the way back. Now admit and be sorry for assuming I was evil. Didn't you make us do that in the previous dungeon? I'm pretty sure you made us do that in the previous dungeon.
Man, I can't remember the previous dungeon at all.
Diet Tab Zero, a first-time chat, says for your next game.
For your next game.
Hello, Kupo, to Punk Moogle. Punk beat Yakuza 5.
Oh wow, congrats.
Merrill notices you have the bubble seal.
Yep.
Her eyes beam with delight.
I hate that emote in 14 because you're like /beam and the character actually looks really happy, but it just says beams at so and so. I'm like, it should be like beam with delight or something. Just get more than just beaming at somebody.
She was just straight up Cyclops at you.
Pew pew pew.
You got the seal? That's like totally awesome. I want to personally thank you for helping us. Succubus used to be a great cleric, but she ended up getting too much of an ego and wanted to go by her rules. The next land up yonder will be the land of Ugda. The townsfolk there practice the art of cosplay.
Meryl eyes your party, gives a thumbs up and look of approval.
Yup, you guys and gals will fit right in. I'd say if the annoying lord has sealed the tower even further, Ugda will be your next stop.
Thank you, Miss Wynn. We appreciate your assistance. Well, kids, looks like it's time to climb that tower again. Who's up for an adventure?
Yay.
Yay! Adventure! Miss Wynn might have a request to
They're all kind of quiet right here.
Yeah.
So, for some reason, they're all quiet.
Everybody collectively decided at this very point to stand like 2 feet away from the microphone.
Meryl sees Sybil's determination
Except the narrator.
and gives her approval as well to the young cleric.
Sure thing, hun. Besides, these good folks are going to need a good dash of healing. What better way to send you totes blind into an adventure, yes?
Sam gives a heavy sigh but says nothing. You have a feeling these two are going to get along just fine.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. So we found this scroll with some odd symbols on it. Can you make what it is?
I think it's supposed to be, can you make out what it is?
I was wondering what happened to this cleric spell. Succubus used to use this on people who constantly say things wrong or didn't recognize her day.
Oh, flashback.
There you go, hun. One fresh, powerful spell of mute. The spell isn't given up quite as often as, like I said, was abused so much.
I'm just glad we didn't have to fight any giant lizards.
Why?
Because the fight would have dragged on. Delivery on that was bad. I apologize. The fight would have... No, we wouldn't want the fight to drag on.
I have a cat in my lap.
And remember, if you ever need a place of healing, come to Limsy Limosa.
Well, we're hammered. We're smashed. No, there we go. Everything went back to being loud.
It was difficult with the long-distance actresses. I increased the volume for a voice clip, but too much causes popping, clipping. It was hard to redo lines of them due to real life. Yeah. I was lucky I was able to get Zimmy Sybil's lines completed. They were the hardest to get done. Val adding more puns to the stream. I'm sorry, guys. Look, this is something you brought onto yourself. You have nobody else to blame. I might not have paid any attention to those last couple of cutscenes.
We're gonna go to Ulda. We need to go to the tower.
Oh, that's true. We have to go through a dungeon and get to the next overworld.
Yes.
Don't forget to recover and save. Yeah, probably
You can
should.
do that at that crystal right over there.
And I could also upgrade as CJ's mentioning, I could also upgrade the hero's sword.
Oh, you could. I have Ventus, he is a cat. He sits on my lap. Lap cat.
Good gravy, dude.
You're fine. You got
Shit's
tons of
been
fucking money.
expensive. The hell's wrong with you?
You got tons of money.
For some reason, some testers forgot about this, but main hero is the only character that can't get equipment except accessories. By no means, Gridania's ready. Yeah, I know that. I don't know if you noticed, I've been keeping up on this. Ventus, like Kingdom Hearts? That's one little.
Yes, that's the name of my cat. We got our cats at the same time. They're actually siblings. So we have Hexadecimal, who's a tortie, and she's got 2 quarter masks on her face, so that's why she's named Hexadecimal. Yep, there's Hex. And we named her Hexadecimal because she made this witchy meow when we got her right off the bat. She's like, she needs a bad guy name. So she got Hex. Also, Hexadecimal is a nerd name on top of that, besides just the cartoon character, Hexadecimal. And then when you shorten it, you call her Hex, which sounds really good. And I'm like, my cat was called Good Sir for like a week. Or Little Sir, I think I kept calling him. And I need to find a good guy name, but for a pansy fucking cat. My cat is an absolute goddamn pansy. So I'm like, well, I can't name him Roxas, because Roxas I actually really like. So I'm going to name him Ventus, because I don't really like Ventus all that much in Kingdom Hearts. So my cat's name is Ventus. He is an orange common tortie.
So I just spent 25k.
Oh. Well, last time I looked, last night, you had 85k. When I looked, last time I remember looking, you had 85k. You have 92. You're fine.
Yeah, after I spent 25 just now.
That's pretty good.
Sword upgrades are getting terribly expensive. Hex Gold?
Hexadecimal.
What is that emote? This is like a little anime girl in a shopping cart.
I'm hoping the next town has some good accessories to buy for characters, especially the hero.
How dare you insert that seal there? Have you no respect for us doors?
No. Punk asks, are y'all excited for KH4?
Me, no.
I kind of am, because we got like a new universe to get lost in, and it's like, we're in that phase where it's like, okay, here's the little bits that we know from the trailer. We know, and here's the rules of the Kingdom Hearts universe that we're aware of. And basically things like Sora turns into, or Sora kind of mildly shapeshifts to fit the world that he falls into, so on and so forth. Originally, it was the gummy ship that was doing that for them. I think that's since been kind of retconned. And so we've seen that, like, Sora has become a little more realistic. He's in what appears to be Tokyo, but it's different because it's got Kingdom Hearts writing everywhere. If you look at like the background signage, there's like a completely different alphabet. Oh, and there is in the shots of the forest a really, really sharp indicator that that particular forest is Endor from Star Wars.
That's right.
So that with these like little hints and things that we get from that trailer, we're in that phase where now we can speculate and have all sorts of fun with like, what the fuck is this game going to be? Which we'll all be disappointed when the game eventually comes out. But it's that fun phase where you get to theorize.
Yeah, and I think that's why I'm not excited for Kingdom Hearts 4 is, yes, it's fun to speculate, but with the disappointment that was 3 and how many years it took to get 3, I'm like, I just can't be excited for them anymore.
Yes and no, because the chances are they've learned from 3.
I hope so.
They've seen the feedback. They probably gave that feedback to Disney. And it's like, hey, that decision that you guys pushed on this turned out to be a bad one. Let's not do that again. Never played 2, and my sister played 3 and said it was meh. I actually enjoyed it. It's also like the first PlayStation game I've ever platinumed.
We've played all the games up to the point we decided to stream them all, and then we decided to stream all the PlayStation 3 or 4 copy, whatever copy we have.
We did the story so far, and then we did then that was leading up to 3, and then we did 3.
Yeah, because there's an entire collection on PlayStation 3 and 4, I think, that has all of the games on them. And if it doesn't have the games, it does synopsis, so you don't have to play those games.
The only game that we haven't streamed or watched the cutscenes from or whatever is Melody of Memory and Union Cross.
Yes.
And Union Cross is kind of hard to do that. It's like, so it's like that doesn't exactly count, even though Union Cross does tie into the mainline story. And Melody of Memory, I don't know how entertaining it would be for me to play Theater Rhythm. I hecking love the Theater Rhythm games, including Melody of Memory. I don't know if you guys would put up with that for 3 hours.
I'm not 100% sure, because that's why we don't play any rhythm games whatsoever. It's because we just get fucking struck.
No, the reason why we don't play rhythm games is because most of the music's copyrighted.
And Kingdom Hearts music's copywritten.
Yeah, but it's still game music, so it doesn't get picked up by Twitch.
Oh, I remember Kingdom Hearts was having that issue when the third one came out.
Well, so the third one, you're getting things mixed up. The third one had the PS4 feature where it'll try to not play cutscenes.
Okay.
But we circumvented that because we captured the console directly.
Got it.
But yeah, it's like if we could play DDR on the stream and not have to worry about copyright strikes, you and I would probably play DDR like all the goddamn time.
Oh my god, I'd play, I'd buy Beat Saber in a heartbeat.
Yeah. All of our fucking rhythm games. DDR, Beat Saber, Para, fucking...
poppin' music.
It's the poppin', audio surf. There's the other one that's like Asteroids, but it's a rhythm game.
Oh, yeah.
It's like that one I absolutely love too. Everything is canon. Thanks, Nomura. I love that about Kingdom Hearts because it was funny the first time it happened with the Game Boy Advance game, Chain of Memories, that everybody's like, it's a Game Boy game. Those don't count because historically that was the case.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit about Mega Man on Game Boy. For one thing, the music was terrible. And that was always the thing. It's like Game Boy games don't count, or like side stories don't count. It's like, no, this is a PlayStation series. This is just something to make Nintendo happy and blah, blah, blah. And the Kingdom Hearts comes out and they're like, what the fuck just happened? And then people actually got butthurt over that. It's like, what? Nobody told me I had to buy Game Boy. It's like, or if you were just a fan of the game, maybe you could have bought and played the game and you would have just known like the rest of us.
That's why I got the GBA one. I'm like, I fucking loved the first Kingdom Hearts, so I got the GBA game, played that, didn't beat it, I just couldn't beat Marluxia, so I didn't get to play the second half of the game. But when Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, all my friends like, Roz, you played Chain of Memories, right? I'm like, yeah. It's like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, okay, hold on, sit down, because this ain't a short story here. Like, what the fuck?
Grab some marshmallows and a campfire. Kingdom Hearts series has turned into Street Fighter and Mega Man. I just can't keep up with them. Street Fighter, I don't even know if they bother with a canon anymore.
Yeah, Mega Man really doesn't have a story.
Well, so Mega Man does have an overarching story. It's a bit disjointed because they kind of have to. They got these like cohesive overarching things of Mega Man, Mega Man X, Mega Man EXE that are all. They all have long plots, but they're like just very thinly kind of attached to each other.
Yeah.
Like how Mega Man is technically after, or Mega Man X is technically after Mega Man, but then they've done more Mega Man games since then, so it kind of fucks the timeline and stuff like that. And EXE, it's like, that's like barely related. Don't even get me started on Tron Bon and Legend.
Mega Man X Zero, or Mega Man Zero, whatever the fuck it is, where you play Pansy Zero. I call him Pansy Zero. Sorry, that's not the true Zero, because he's not a true Zero in that.
Anyway,
but yeah, that one's like hella in the future. Humans don't exist really.
Well, I think that started in X.
No, in X there's humans.
But I thought the later X's is like around the time of the fall of the humans.
Oh man, I don't know.
It's a case in point.
They're just games I shoot things in.
Twitch will mute VODs, but you shouldn't get hit with DMCA. Not always true, because there was a Blizzard stream where they were doing like one of their big meetup things, and they had Metallica doing a live show, and Metallica got replaced on the fly with polka music.
Oh my god.
So suffice it to say, Blizzard wasn't happy with Twitch. They mute certain parts due to radio stations, because that's how it used to work. You would have notifications that, like, here in the timeline, this is the exact spot we're muting because reasons. You could actually, like, say, hey, no, you're full of shit, check that again, and have a human check it. Because we had that with some of our Fallout streams. And it would mute parts that were, like, completely unrelated. It's like, we don't have the radio going, what the hell? Copyright holders have too much power these days. The whole copyright and intellectual property thing, it's in, like, an absolute shit state. Where small-time copyright holders don't get to control their own media, but large-time copyright holders have way too firm a grasp over shit that in many cases they don't actually own. And it gets really janky. Card system sucks. I like the card system.
The card system took a bit of getting used to, but once you got a good deck, you were pretty good to go.
In the remake, it was a bit janky. In Rechain of Memories. Because they made some tweak to it, and because they tried to give it that action feel that the core games have, and it wasn't the same as the GBA original. Not talking in terms of start, talking about how many of the nay. Yeah, we don't care. It should mute, but shouldn't get a strike. Shouldn't is a key word, but get you. Yeah. It's like if you can't say for certain, if you're using the words should, possibly, things like that, it's like no, it's just not worth risking.
Yeah, we're not going to risk it.
We kind of like all of our subs and cheers and things. Thank you very much.
Oh great, another door with feelings. I suppose we should have expected this.
Hey, I resent that. Take that back. If you cannot respect us Guardian Doors properly, then I'll have to show you respect.
The enemy is upon us.
It's not a door.
Right.
Nope. Bubble Guardian.
What the hell is this bullshit? I wanted to fight a door. I was promised a door.
My turn, boy. Ha, take this.
Hair, don't trip me now. In your face.
Ouch. Mother trucker.
To whom will justice fall upon? Take that!
I'm up.
This darling is up. Yeah.
Pity.
Hair, don't trip me now. In your face.
Coming in clutch.
The day is ours, my friends. Rejoice! Hiya!
All right.
Sparty has attacked.
This darling is up.
Yeah, finally.
How do you like these apples?
The day is ours, my friends. Rejoice! Hiya! Oh, that's smart.
Ooh, what the fuck?
Count it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's smart.
Is it my turn? In your face.
Thank much appreciated. Now I can fight.
All right.
I didn't know it was counter because he only got one strike off and then he got hit, like, he got confused and hit himself.
This darling is up. Mother trucker, man.
Ow!
It's tea time. In your face.
Coming in clutch.
Feels good.
Ready for your order. Take that.
Okay.
I'm up.
Why did that take so long?
Oh, that's smart.
It's tea time. In your face.
To whom will justice fall upon? Take that.
My turn, boy.
Nice.
I'm up.
He looks like an off-brand Protoss.
He does. You have tech. Or Mr. Freeze.
Hair, don't trip me now.
The Sybil sounds
In
so
your
much
face.
like Christian on purpose. Just
To whom
coincidence.
will justice fall upon?
That was lit.
Oh, I can see her sounding like Mabel from Gravity Falls.
Yeah, a bit. Oh, then we got to upgrade his armor.
Nice.
Second win.
Thank you. Now I can fight harder.
Well done. You have
Don't care.
maybe next time, if you're having a bad day, why not try something more relaxing?
Anyway.
Sam doesn't say anything, but she gives a curious look to our blue hero. She only says one thing after much thought.
There's something about you that I'm trying to understand. I'm not sure what, but I'm going to figure you out.
No one says anything,
Okay.
and you're pretty sure the cleric has no idea what the young rogue meant. Let us
I
press
have
on.
no clue what she meant.
Yeah, I have no clue either.
I'm a jet to work. Be back shortly. Can't wait to see how Val especially Rouse reacts to the next town.
Oh, we see.
See ya, CJ.
Wait, CJ.
Rouse role plays, right?
Yes. I play D&D and an RP in 14.
Forsooth.
I also used to cosplay.
I found rats. Alright, who wants to take guesses as to what these enemies will actually turn out to be?
Ooh, we're in a manor with clocks and stuff. They're labeled as rats, so I'm going to assume they are brooms.
I was going to say bulldozer, so we're close. We're on kind of a similar wavelength.
Inanimate objects.
Well, they both kind of sweep things up. That's all I needed to know. Be back shortly.
I'm also going to assume bats are probably going to be in this area. Are we actually doing rats this time? Real rats?
Time to take the garbage out.
Oh, there's actually rats and a snake.
Oh, we interrupted dinner.
Yes. I'm sorry, dude. God, that reminds me of a fucking VR chat and doing the one murder game, and it's like, no, there's actually a snake you can release if you're the murderer. I'm like, I never knew that.
So I need to know. Be back shortly. I used to cosplay as Zexion in college.
I played a sexy no Jitsu Kankuro. I think I've done a Riku once, and a few cosplays, but I don't remember most of them. I just remember Kankuro was like the one that everybody gave attention to.
I have never cosplayed.
I also did a lot of Ren fairs.
I have had the irony. I've told you this story before. My first time ever at Fanime, it was because Fanime was 2 blocks from where I worked.
Yes.
And so I hopped over there. Because I was taking my motorcycle back and forth to work. I'm just going to go over to this convention center and check this place out. Little did I know that Transformers counted as anime, and like all my money from that week disappeared. But anyway, so I show up. I'm just in my motorcycle gear. It's like I'm in a convention center. I'm carrying around I'm wearing my jacket. I'm carrying my helmet. I've got my boots on and all that jazz. And a troop of people wearing the armor from Jinro walk by. And one of them stops and looks at me. He's like, "Hey, nice armor." Just like, I didn't know how to respond at first.
Oh my god, that reminds me of the year that I think I might have been dropped off there early, but they had the Star Wars Stormtroopers, because they always have the Star Wars Stormtroopers, but they had a batch of original German Stormtroopers running around too.
Whoa.
So there's just these Stormtroopers, and you see this one dude like, oh my god, and he go by the Star Wars Stormtroopers, you know, like kind of salute him, like, he's like, ah, and then keeps running, stuff like that. But apparently there's a bunch of just different troopers around from World War II, and it was just that they were going to do this weird little kind of RP stuff out in the open about it. I'm like, oh, that's so fucking cute.
Interesting.
But everybody's like, did you guys, and I always hear, did you see the Stormtrooper? I was like, yeah, Stormtrooper's here. I was like, no, did you see the World War II Stormtrooper? And they're like, no, I haven't, where is he? And everybody just got like super excited for him.
I want to see all the Stormtroopers doing the Spider-Man pointing.
Yes!
Is it my turn?
So, I'm going to do a call out on CJ when he's not here.
Boom. Dodged.
He really likes the color green because a lot of enemies are very green.
Alright.
The Succubus was purple in all of her cutscenes, and she goes into the fight and she's green. These guys are green. I'm pretty sure we've had some pretty green critters beforehand, too.
Are we just... That's the thing we want to focus on right now, and not the fact that the
My turn, boy.
Heroes
floating above a coffee table.
Nah, I saw that right away. I'm like, oh, we're midgets! Yay! We're little mice! Let's go! What's the little song plays from FF3? You're like, yeah, we're minuscule. Let's go!
Take that.
Is it my turn? Get some of this.
I'm going to have to get up for a drink in a bit. I would ask you to do it, but you have
He is
plastered all over you.
lounging.
Right.
So I
Very comfortable cat.
think why this background's so weird is it's designed for people who are in first-person view, a first-person game. So all the critters will be kind of in proportion.
Yeah, this is definitely more like visual novel than RPG background.
Yes.
CJ says, I do like green, call out accepted.
Man, that was fucking fast, dude.
My turn, boy. Ha, take this.
And no, I totally get liking a color, and you're like, man, I should make another character. They're gonna be pink. I'm like, I really should stop making peak characters, for fuck's sake.
It's like that. A lot of times you'll just do it without thinking about it.
With that, you also left a rap behind. Thinking about, like, artists always using, like, the same color palette, or drawing particular themes, and that's just the theme that they do, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, that kind of signature thing. Stephen King really likes psychic people.
Well, that's how the whole idea about The Shining came about. So it's like, it might not be that it's something that he likes. I think that's the manifestation of The Shining. Or The Shine, or whatever the fuck it is.
But yeah, like, Carrie, she's fucking psychic too. It's like, no, that's his thing he likes to write about.
Yeah, it's probably her manifesting her equivalent of The Shine. And this is just a little exposure to Stephen King that I have. Oh, it's my phone. I just punched the crap out of my phone. I didn't know it was there. Oh, so yeah, I think that's what that is. It's like not that's a little different, as that might be a deliberate thing to have an overarching universe kind of physics rule set.
Maybe it just seemed weird. It was just one of those things I thought about, like, huh. Shield crystal. Nom. Oh my god, this cat is so fucking loungy. Meanwhile, with all the speed crystals, I just feed him all into pens so he can do AoEs more.
He has no way to regen his HP, though.
Hello, Ventures. Snack? It's a green snack.
I love how you had to pace a little bit before you acknowledge me.
What are they called in Zelda? Ropes? Look at that Armin!
That eyeball is fucking cute.
He's adorable!
Wormy.
Oh, I love the Armin so much.
Alright.
Hair, don't trip me now. In your face.
Eileen?
Oh, come on.
To whom will justice
I love it being named Eileen. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna acknowledge it.
Oi, the show was upgraded, asshole.
Yeah, but he's flying. Do you see how big he is compared to your tiny little
I don't
hero?
have a character that has a blitzball equipped.
I'm sorry. Maybe you should get a fucking bow and arrow.
I don't have time for rational solutions.
Okay, just throw players, like, throw people at it.
He'll throw Sybil at it.
She would volunteer for that.
How do you like these apples?
I can get you a soda now. I am cat free.
Oh, thank you.
Hair, don't trip me now. Get some of this.
Alright.
Ouch.
Ouch! To whom will justice fall upon?
I'm up. That's one for the boys back home.
Coming in clutch.
want to print down here, too.
Ha! It's Ripperoni time.
All right.
My turn, boy. How do you like these apples?
Hair, don't trip me now.
Alright. You got
In your
rats.
face.
Ready for your order.
It looks like we have treasures up top, but we'll get there eventually and jazz like that.
Take that.
Ouchie, get off my dress.
Oh,
My dress hurts.
Her hair hurts too.
I'm up.
This battle was won for Eorzea!
Well, that snake just chilling by that chest.
Time to take the garbage out.
That's a lot of rats.
This darling is up. How do you like these apples?
It's tea time.
Wow. 30% chance for 200 MP?
Huzzah!
I'm
That's
up.
kind of weak.
But it does do damage, so...
The day is ours, my friends.
You have another AoE finally in the group.
That's kind of lame, though.
Ouchie, get off my dress.
All right.
It's tea time. In your face.
This darling is up.
The day is ours, my friends. Rejoice! They stood no chance.
Oh, that heals feels good.
Give me that treasure, Mr. Snack.
Come here, boy.
He looks adorable, like kind of like the good dinosaur. Oh,
I didn't even see what I got.
Oh, goody. My knife arm's been itching.
Is it my turn? In your face.
that sounded really weird.
Mute is an AoE for Sybil. Yeah, we've very noticed, CJ. It just costs way too much in MP.
It does.
I'm up.
To whom will justice fall upon? Take that!
This darling is up. How do you like these apples?
Hair, don't trip me now. In your face.
I'm up.
This battle was won for Eorzea!
Hey, I can be an emo chest now, since I'm empty on the inside.
I kind of like that one,
I
actually.
do too.
How do people ever sit on this side of the table if there's no room to maneuver?
It's RPG, whatever bullshit. It's fine. I'm surprised the enemies reset. Also, that's a yellow snake.
I think because we technically zoned out to a different zone.
I'm up.
Got it.
This darling is up. Ha, take this.
It's tea time. Who's that?
Ready for your order.
This darling is up.
Is it my turn? Who's that?
All right.
Those armaments remind me of like somebody trying to cutify some stuff in FF14 or something like that. Like, we're gonna make a cutesy FF, let's go! You're like, oh my god, look at that anime eye! Oh, the snakes are fucking crazy now.
These snakes have no chill. Also, those crates are tiny. That's like half an SCU.
That's fine. These snakes are like 3 SCUs, it's fine.
Oh, we gotta aggro through a banister.
Yep, he wiggled through. Duh, there's holes. He's like, "Ugh, ugh."
You know what? I'll accept
This
that.
darling is
That's
up.
valid point.
Also, if he's accompanied by an Armin, he probably just saw you. He's like, we're gonna fuck that thing up.
Hair, don't trip me now.
Oh my god, does she have like any good attack spells?
Hey, Van, are you a cat? You're screaming over there?
Who's that?
Ready for your order.
Mr. Ventus.
That stings. I'm up.
This darling is up. Ha, take this. Ha, nailed it.
This is gonna seem really random, but I want to make sure. Trash night tonight?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Come on, Ben. There we go.
This snake has it out for me.
Oh no! He's like, I killed him
chased
in
me
the
down.
bedroom with a lamp post.
Oh, goody. My knife arm's been itching.
All right.
Snake has a death word.
Is
Or
it
death
my
wish,
turn? Get some of this.
This darling is
Send
up.
me some of this.
Tits onto this.
Ready for your order.
Ouchie, get off my dress.
That stings.
Ouchie, that really hurts.
I'm up.
Hair, don't trip me now.
You'll be happy to know that Hostess has only
My turn.
your thoughts and desires in
Ha,
mind,
take this.
Oh,
and apparently is releasing a version of Cupcakes called Dinosaur Cupcakes.
I need a dinosaur cupcake.
It's
Hold
just
on.
a regular cupcake, but with like green frosting.
Oh,
My turn, boy.
that doesn't sound quite as fun, but I'll
Hair,
still look it
don't
up
trip me now.
because I do like the orange
I'm up.
cupcakes that they have.
This battle was won for Eorzea.
Dinosaur
Now we
cupcakes.
fight harder.
Oddly enough, I'm not a huge fan of like the cupcakes themselves because they're kind of dry,
Mhm.
but I love the frosting bit.
Oh,
It's like I want a box of just the frosting on the cupcakes.
they have birthday cupcakes too.
Huh.
It really depends on what version of the cupcakes you get, because yeah, I think the box cupcakes feel a little dry compared to the 2-packs.
Yes.
And
Very.
I always get the 2-packs of the oranges, and the oranges will last me like all day for a snack kind of thing.
A lot of those single serve Hostess things are about that big. I get the feeling I'm supposed to go that way because there's snack.
No.
I came out of there where there is one snack, and then there's an up way that way. So I'm going to check the side path.
I'm seeing those circles as eyeballs to a really long-nosed thing, like a gator. Welcome to Iceland. Just slide around, please.
No sliding.
Nope, it's carpet.
Those who oppose me, their souls will forever be bound to this plane. Brunnerall.
Okay. It's all flame.
So cold, please let me die. Is this the cow level? Is this the famous cow level? Brunnerall made this place with his magics. We cannot leave here. Anyone who defied him are forever bound here. Hero, can you save us? These are fallen souls that have died from various worlds. They are bound to these frozen plains. You cannot help them. But they just asked me to.
I'm gonna talk to them all.
No reaction, let alone a pulse. She's either dead or asleep. It's hard to tell the difference at times. The top of the tower was known to be paradise. I wanted to visit paradise, but I ended up here. Now I cannot die. I cannot escape. This is my fate.
A hat.
In time. This chest rigged with a tarp. No, it's not wearing a wig. You can attempt to disarm it. Do you want to? And talk to this person. No response.
Let's probably talk to all people in particular times or
find
blue rocks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's some rocks there. Some rocks.
This isn't terrible. You can do this.
Hit the star-like markers on the floor before the timer expires. If it expires, it'll be blah, blah.
Oh, that's right. We go into one of these mazes.
The last one I barely did. Because shit like that would happen. Fuck.
Fantastic. Life crystal. Funny story about... Oh, yeah.
Funny story about Eileen. We had a coworker named Eileen, so when we played D&D with coworkers, we called our Beholder mascot Eileen. See if they get this next chess reference.
Haha, you thought you'd find more loot, but it was me, empty chest.
Yes, because that's a meme that literally everybody says, so yeah, we get that reference. It's not quite so impressive when it's an overused reference.
Yeah, the Dio reference is years old. It's like in Overwatch, everybody was doing the Harambe jokes forever. I'm like, it's done, it's over with, it's years past, fucking move on.
Yeah, like find some other references. Okay, there's a bunch of people in limbo, and we just opened the treasure chest. We're like, alright, eat.
With that, when does the new season of the Star Ocean come out?
I have no clue.
Fuck. I was gonna say blue or yellow. What is your flavor?
Totally gonna go with the blue one. We already fought a yellow one.
What does it taste like?
Tastes like eyeballs.
Oh, apparently it tastes like eyeballs. Hey, your cat. Come on up.
Harry,
cat.
trip me now. In your face.
My turn, boy. How do you like these apples?
To whom will justice fall?
Hello, Noir Eccentric, and jazz to everybody.
Jazz.
This darn
No, not just jazz, but also your...
Yes, your...
Spoiler.
Trips decided to clip whack... Oh, whack to snack reference. Nice. I loved you getting me fucking wheezing yesterday. I actually had to give that to Belle, and Belle's like, oh my god, your laugh is contagious. And he went silent, like, I'm still laughing from you just dying. Like, thank you. No, it has to be the little one.
Those are some eyes.
Yep.
Hi, T-Bug. Hello, Bear. Hello, Rezu. I'm going to ignore that snake in particular. I said I'm going to ignore the snake. Didn't I see you in Chrono Trigger?
Yes. Actually, no, he is from Goblin Slayer.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Contains no goblins.
This darling is up.
I think a red bug?
It's like a red bug, and one dude who can't even be arsed to be on the screen.
Nope, he's just chilling out over there. He's rocking back and forth like, yep, I'm here.
Also, I like the snakes are called Mr. Slithers.
Mr. Slithers? That's actually a cute name.
Did I miss something since Rose? I did not see the spoiler. Yes, you take the picture of the car. Everybody keeps focusing on the anime girl, but you have to look at the ass end of the car, and if you zoom in, you'll see there is a tiny little spoiler on the ass end of the car.
Itty bitty spoiler on the ass end of the car. Belle's like, look at it. I'm like, look, it's like, don't look at the anime girl. I'm like, okay. It's like, look beyond it. I'm like, oh, spoiler.
Spoiler.
Take this.
All right.
It's
Oh yes, yesterday's topic was boobs, ass, feet, and of course sandwiches. All thanks to Miss Rosie.
Yep.
Indeed, it's completely her fault.
Oh, vibrations.
in your face.
But yes, I do like green except olive green. Despite being a blue lizard, the main character is green too. And yes, my name Green too. Also, welcome Raiders.
Oh, that's right. You did have the green laptop. I forgot about that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, God, his laptop was like really cool looking.
My turn, boy. How do you like these apples?
No, dude, it's sodium chloride. That's what I said. Salt. It's on my phone, so literally couldn't see it unless I made it bigger. Jesus, bear.
Ready for your
Other way around. It's joking. It's so tiny. Spoiler. No. Stop hitting me. Unimportant. Did you just...
Alright.
Oh, that snake has to go down now.
My turn, boy.
What the fuck? I said you're going down.
Take this.
Boobs, ass, and Tish shall remain funny until I die. I'm the only gonna be 19 soon, so y'all have a long time before that joke dies.
Rejoice!
I have to say,
That was lit.
I am very much a boob guy, and even I find boobs hilarious.
Oh, they are really funny.
I will respect, worship, and also giggle at the boobs.
Coming in clutch.
Oh, that heels feels good.
Don't poison me. I got better things to do. So offended.
I can't help looking straight at the spoiler now that.
Now with that,
Yeah, that's the main focus.
that's what immediately where my eyes go now. How did I miss it? That little anime sticker just completely
It's so distracting.
so distracts you on the first try, and then you kind of like do a second look, and you're like, wait a minute. Jafart has evolved to Jabaps. Boob ass feet sandwiches. No, I like Baps. We're gonna go with
Yeah,
Baps.
we're gonna do Jabaps.
Jabaps. Not Jamal.
The foot subject was like brought up for 5 minutes and then just immediately dropped.
Well, yeah, that's how feet work. You lift it up briefly and you put it right back down.
Yes, it does.
It's called walking, Rosca.
No, it's not. It's called slowly stumbling forward. Is that a bunny?
It's one of the little rat things from Chrono Trigger.
Got it.
He wants to say hi.
Okay, I thought it was a rabbit. I didn't see his tail.
Oh, good.
This is a
My knife
lovely
on.
stream to have joined into, Assisty Bug.
Yep. Welcome to this.
Welcome to the weird part of town. Cast spell, I guess. Man, all of her spells suck. She's got heals and a really overpriced AoE.
And then a whole bunch of debuffs that don't really take.
Get some of this.
My turn, boy.
Is it my turn?
Jabafs.
What is it your turn for?
I don't know.
How do you like these apples?
They do indeed attach you to the ground. Sonic intro. I keep forgetting that's a thing. As you level up, she will learn traits and/or fight equipment that will lower the cost rate of spells.
Take that.
And she needs that sooner than later, because, like, holy crap.
Ouch. Mother trucker, man. Mother trucker,
Maybe
man.
stop hitting her in particular. Like, one critter actually, like, confused her, and then the next one just smacked her again and completely negated it.
Hair, don't trip me now.
It's dumb.
Get some of this.
also the audio for that just gets completely ruined.
Yeah. I must
I'm
lurk
up.
for a while. Lurk.
I imagine like Miss Rosie like standing in front of like some shadowed area. She just backs up into it. It's like we can still see you. No, you can't.
If you're wondering why he's screaming, it's because the AC's running.
Oh.
Yep, that's exactly it.
Miss.
Oh, that's smart.
Ouch.
Guys, chill.
Ouch. I'm up.
Yes, I get it, Ben. The AC is running because it was fucking hot today.
Peridot,
I can't wait for
trip
these
me
voice
now.
lines to be added to Rise. Oh my gosh.
In your face.
Ready for your order.
Flashbacks to RL Craft sound corruption. Miss Rosie Mellon, make sure audio isn't muted. They're gonna definitely react to the next time, I promise. That lighting is so strong the game can't handle it.
I'm up.
Oof, that's
That
smart.
sting.
My turn.
I've heard that multiple games. Pretty sure they're saying smarts, but what are they saying? No, it's smarts.
That was lit.
It's like if you get like a sharp pain like from a slap or something, like, oh, that's smarts.
Ouchie. That's what I do. I go, ouchie. Or ouch.
AC is also running because this is a smoking hot stream. Beats those hot tub streams any day. Alright, real talk for a second. Am I the only person who doesn't really like hot tubs?
No, I don't mind hot tubs, but I get very warm in them very quickly. So I usually have to stick my hands and feet out.
Yeah, that's
It's Ripperoni.
when I lived in a place that actually had a hot tub
My turn,
up in
boy.
Oregon, I would usually
How do
kind of
you
like
like
hang out
these
the window.
Alright.
Which kind of defeats the purpose of having the hot tub. Which was fine until the one day that we had like a good snow, and the hot tub steam coming up out of the windows melted some of the snow that was on the roof of the gazebo, and right in the small of the back. You have never seen me sink in the water so fast. I've been hearing that for so long, but never bothered to look it up because I assumed I was hearing it wrong. Hot tubs are nice when there's a cool pool, too. Hot tubs are almost always too hot for me, this is Bear. Only thing I hate about hot tubs getting out of them if the weather's like 40°C or less.
40°C?
40°C is like fucking hot.
Yeah, that's like 120 Fahrenheit.
40°C is like the middle of an afternoon in August for us.
Yeah. When everybody in Europe's like, oh my god, you don't know hot. I'm like, it's 120 out right now. They're like, what? I'm like, it's 120 Fahrenheit. Go look at it. It's like, oh my god, you guys live in hot? I'm like, yeah, we live in hot.
This is why Europeans are dumb. That's coming from someone who comes from Arizona. I don't have enough hot water tolerance, is Bear. I'm already kind of warm. I'm a warm-blooded dude. So, like, putting me in warm places, which is ironic since I have costumes.
The day is ours, my friends. Take that. Rejoice!
Putting me in warm situations never lasts long because I just sweat to death.
Peridot,
I am
trip
dead.
me now.
Thank you for the correction, Squeaky.
Alright.
It's funny, I like really warm showers or I should say hot showers and warm baths. But yeah, the hot tub just is a little too much. And I bet it's also the mix of the chlorine in there too. That's probably just a little too intense.
Maybe. Hot water. The only time hot tubs are nice for any decent amount of time is when I'm physically exhausted. Yeah, that's kind of what their intention is, I think.
Yeah,
for like muscle relaxing.
Yeah, rest and relaxations. Oh, hey, sorry, I didn't see you there.
Oh, 40 Fahrenheit.
My turn. How do you like these apples?
I'm up.
It's tea time. In your face.
On the flip side of that, I will say, a winter night, hot tub, frisky times, thumbs up.
Reminder, we are a mature audience stream. I can
Look,
understand
I'm just
that.
talking about the frisky times. I don't know. It's
Another trucker, man.
It's pizza.
sorry, I mixed my F's and my C's. Forgive me. I was like, oh man, 90 out. Finally, I could get used to the hot tub. Meanwhile, I'd be like turning the jets off and just throwing ice cubes into it. It's like I'm gonna turn this hot tub into a slushy tub. Was that the game being flashy, or did we like brown out slightly?
I'm not 100% sure. It could be because of the flashing, and we went from a white screen to a dark screen. Because this is very bright compared to the world.
I'll try and heal.
Fair enough.
All right.
Yeah, adult content, not necessarily mature, though. That's
an accurate
true.
description. Didn't even read that it was 40C until it was said out loud. 40C is 103F. It's 120 normal summer weather. I'm usually too cold, but even then, pool's greater than hot tub. Yeah, absolutely. As long as it's not like ice cold, even then maybe. Yeah, I'm more of like, because hot tubs are usually around like 104 Fahrenheit or somewhere there's about 104, 103. I'm like, no, give me like a nice SoCal, like somewhere between 75 and 80 Fahrenheit water. You know, like the shark weather water. I'm a happy camper. And can I have some frickin' AoEs?
To answer Roz's thought about artists and colors and stuff, RPG Maker does allow you to change.
This darling is up.
I'm gonna say that's palettes to different colored hues without photoshopping them. So you,
Take this.
she could draw me an orange bunny,
It's
and I could change that hue into a vibrant tiers of different various tiers of the same mob.
in your face.
I've been warm and fuzzy inside.
Fight harder. To whom will justice fall upon?
Monsters in RPG Maker are called battlers. Okay, so the mobs. So mobs only on this screen, not in the overworld screen.
All right.
You're reminding me of how nice and serene midnight on the boardwalk is. Dark, peaceful, and ocean breeze. Yes.
Dude, summer night. This is why I miss living on the coast. I hate being landlocked. It's like I'm only vaguely comfortable here because we were 2 blocks away from a river.
Yes.
Even that's pushing it. It's like, no, I like being able to like drive out to the coast to like Dark 30 and just exist near the ocean. Because there's this kind of, it's kind of both comforting and kind of creepy.
Yes.
Because there's noise, because you got the ocean constantly. It's like there's noise, there's stuff happening, but in one direction it's just inky blackness forever. And it's like it's kind of weird.
I also miss living in the Bay Area because we could just drive into the mountains, and the mountains would be a lot cooler.
Yes.
That's one for the boys back home.
And you go down some creepy ass roads, like, are you gonna see a ghost?
I've driven through one.
Not overworld though. I'd have to bust out Photoshop or a similar program to change the hue.
Second wind.
God damn it.
I did that with the tile set from Spoiler Dungeon. Y'all come up on later.
The jets are like massage things. Sure, hot tub, pool. Still applies for being exhausted. You just change the hue and engine in game, whatever. Oh, absolutely! It's almost scary, but very cool. Yeah. See, I was born in Santa Monica, California. which is a beach town. I've grown up in Southern California, close to the coast. We used to live in the Bay Area up until fairly recently. It's like, I don't like being inland. It's like, no, I want water. I want noisy water.
See, I came from a place called Lake County, surrounded by lakes. Lots of puddles.
Yes, very inferior, I'm afraid.
They can still fucking drown you.
It's also creepy flat, and so it doesn't count.
Shut up!
You should not be able to see that far into the distance.
Well, whatever.
There should be pointy ground.
No pointy ground, no triangles. Constant V's.
Oi, there's a box over there. Oi.
I also had to do the mobs for a particular dungeon, as that Hugh wasn't part of the Hugh palette in the program. It's almost scary, but cool. Never really lived close to proper beaches, but I've always wanted to. I like living close to the ocean. Like, I lived close to the ocean twice. Well, we lived by the bay. But I lived close to the ocean when I lived in South Carolina, and there was always, like, the smell of salt water on the air, and it was just awesome. I was born and live on an island. Oh.
Ocean and beach is ingrained in me.
Take that.
Come to Nebraska if you want to see Flatland. No, I've been to Chicago. That's weird enough.
Yeah. I've done Nebraska. Nebraska is corn, and it gets spiced up when you see a cow. Ooh, so exciting.
Elevation cow.
Is it my turn? In your face.
Actually, when we were going through Nebraska, when I moved out here, we actually came across a point of Nebraska that was all rice fields. So there were all these layered rice field things, and I thought that was really fucking cool.
Chicago's flat but with lights and stuff.
Yeah.
Hair don't trip me now.
So like, I'm used to Southern California. Like, growing up in the San Fernando Valley, you had, like, mountain ranges kind of around you. And then we moved to the Inland Empire, and we were at the base of the foothills of the mountains, of the San Bernardino Mountains. And so it was basically flat-ish because we had hills to the west. There's the rolling hills kind of dividing San Bernardino and Los Angeles counties. But then you look to the north, and it's just wall. That's the San Bernardino Mountains. And you can tell where Big Bear is because that's the one patch with snow on it. And then the Bay Area, you kind of have the same thing depending where you are in the Bay Area. You have one direction that has hills or mountains or something.
Yeah.
But my favorite place was honestly Oregon, because you had like hills and mountains on one side, then you had like a few mountains over here, then you had like Mount Hood, and then off in the distance you could see St. Helens, and then on particularly nice days, if you were at a bit of an elevation, you could actually like barely say Rainier, because Rainier is just like so goddamn massive. You can see it peeking up over the horizon.
Thank you. Now I can fight hard.
Yeah, Vegas is dry. Same with Arizona. Arizona's just as dry, but Arizona has, like, Nevada and Arizona are completely different kinds of dry heat, but they feel similar at the same time. It's really fucking weird. The peoples.
I have a collector shiny thing. Should have looked at my blah blah blah. I would like to visit Ugda's. World's connected to the 15th floor. However, I can't get past the locked door on the 14th. The 13th looks almost familiar to the 14th. Whoever has those numbers, whatever. It has to be a certain order of the chess. I forgot about Proxy. You should pass away. Get the hell out of here. Been the Vegas one. That doesn't make any sense. Bear got an FF14 ad. Well, that's great, because now you know about the critically acclaimed MMO Final Fantasy XIV, now available to play for free, including Heavensward up to level 60.
Yeah.
I think that's how it goes.
We also talk about F14, and we've streamed F14 in the past month or so, I want to say. So it makes sense that it would attach 14 to us. Arizona's more cacti and stuff.
So the weirdest thing is I've been following for those of you who don't know, SpaceX is building a launch center down at the very southern tip of Texas that they call Starbase. And so it's a very, very southern tip of Texas. Like that you can huck a frisbee and it might land in Mexico. It's like that south. But they're also right up against the coast of the Gulf. And so it's funny watching this place come up out of the weeds, and then like in some of the pictures and videos I'm seeing, I'm like, wait a minute, those weeds look funny. There sure are a lot of them though. And then like you get better pictures, and you look closer, you're like squinting at it, and like those are fucking cactus. It's like because you got like other like beach, the other kinds of plants that you would see in like dunes and things like that.
Yeah.
Like I guess it's like ice plant. You see like some of that stuff, but like every once in a while, there's just this cactus sticking out of it. It's like the flat kind with kind of the broad, whatever cactus has.
Like the prickle pears?
Kind of.
That are just flat.
Yeah,
leaves.
there's like these like bundles of like flat things, and they only stand about like like maybe a foot and a half off the
How
ground.
cute.
Or so. But they're like everywhere. It's like, man, that would suck to live there. You're just like, oh man, there's weeds growing, and you just get prickled to death. Okay, so this is just a break room.
Oh, we didn't talk to the green
inn.
person.
What?
The green-haired person.
You're kidding, right?
No.
Yes, we did.
What did they say?
They're fucking in.
Got it. I was wrapped up in the conversation. I didn't see that.
That's how I got to say. Hero, will you stop standing on random furniture?
Is it my turn?
Yeah, just have her burn MP and do an AoE.
Get some of this.
Oh my god, the audio on that is terrible.
All right.
Hey, Ben.
My turn, boy. How do you like these apples?
They stood no chance.
That is weird. That is weird. Not I was playing along in terms of being related, but that was it. Well, ooh, that was the sentence.
Coming in clutch.
Bruh.
Oh, that feels good.
Dia too. As cheapskate as I am just gonna rest at the inn. Yeah, I struggle too, don't worry, says T-Bug.
Meow, meow, meow.
That was one of those, did I just have a stroke moments? Don't fucking... I don't need the fucking thing again. No, just leave me alone. I just spent an extra grand I didn't need to. This game does things in obnoxious ways just to take me off. Oh, I don't know if I talked to this one again.
Just like Pandora's box, everything else was taken away, but I still have hope inside.
That one's cute. And after all that, I don't remember where I came from. Did I come from that staircase?
Yes.
Or did I... Okay, so I'm going to the bottom right.
Oh, maybe not. Nope.
Oh, I'll beat up this guy. Then at least it wasn't a wasted trip.
Ventus, it's the AC. Are you going to be exclamation point?
He has a concern.
He has very much a concern.
Sarcastic random imbued in magical powers increases critical hit rate to self by 25%. No. Oh, stop. Oh.
I'm up.
It's tea time.
Where's 2? Deals moderate light element damage to a single enemy. Damn it.
You could just have her physically attack.
No, I want to drop these guys because they all debuff.
Oh.
And then it takes forever to wait for them to attack. So it's like,
In your face.
I'm just getting bored of this particular fight.
The day is ours, my friends. Rejoice!
Ouchie, get off my dress! Off my dress! Ouchie, my
Oh
hair!
my god. Stop talking.
That stings. I'm up.
Won't lie, good eye on the character placement.
Hair
Sadly, you
doesn't
can't move
trip
the
me
characters
now.
lower, and that backdrop is one of the defaults I use.
Who's that?
Good job.
There was a Teddy post with the spoiler?
Yes.
Oh my fucking god.
But lots of typos because I'm typing fast, and it's also not my usual keyboard. York.
With the typoing, I found it very interesting. When I was RPing as Pillbug, I didn't typo quite as much.
Maybe because you were putting a little more thought in as opposed to the sort of...
Spastic way the cat is.
not spastic, but yeah, you're kind of on the right track. This is just the spontaneous.
Yes, she's very spontaneous. And that's what I was thinking of, like, I think because I have to think a little bit more with Pillbug, I'm not typoing quite as much.
Yeah.
Chest with an S? Or a 5?
So you have to remember the number.
Oh, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. So start to go around, then go middle, and then up left.
We'll look at enemies so they don't get in the way.
Razga Bappy Paw's method of typing. Still my favorite animation Rousey did.
Yes.
Bring it.
It feels like that sometimes. But I have that problem, like, actually trying to talk with people in Discord. I'll miss entire sentences. Because I'm just trying to get the thought out. It's like, I have a question for you. And don't ask the question. And I just go into a response thing. I'm like, oh my god, brain go brrr.
This darling is up.
It's tea time. Who's that?
The day is ours, my friends. Take that. Rejoice! Pity. I expected more.
My turn.
How do you like these apples?
You lose.
Yeah, there are numerous audio issues with the port engine.